time once we're out the door. Leave your message here on the telephone, 'cause we've no idea when we're coming home. Any place we wander to, any season we go through, I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Heaven knows, running round the world with you. When you smile, I smile too. How I ever made it without you. Heaven knows, heaven knows. I feel the weather changing, better get out soon. Don't let go of my hand, no matter what you do. Well, I'm here for you, through the thick and thin. We're on a winding road that never ends. Any place we wander to, any season we go through, I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Heaven knows, heaven knows. Running round the world with you. When you smile, I smile too. How I ever made it without you. Heaven knows, heaven knows.
We were just becoming friends. You took my hand for a dance, and I have loved you ever since.
Storm is on our heels and we'll be swept away. We better run, honey, what you say. Wanna be alright with you by my side. I can't believe you're mine. Oh, Colorado, where will we go? Oh, Virginia, I wanna show you. Anywhere, I'll take you there. Heaven knows, heaven knows. Colorado, where will we go? Oh, Virginia, I wanna show you. I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Heaven knows, heaven knows. I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Heaven knows, heaven knows.
Peace, be still, my darling. All is well, my darling. Your anxious heart may as well be stone. Oh, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Yeah, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Peace,
Be still, my darling. All is well, my darling. Your anxious heart may as well be stone. Oh, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Yeah, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Oh, darling, don't be scared of time changing us both. Death will meet our bodies, but it'll never touch my soul. If you are afraid, the heavens don't let go. 'Cause darling, I
There's a world at war, caught in suffering, silent casualties. Oh God, grant us peace. In these sleepless nights, I can hardly breathe despite brutality. I know we'll be free. I know that we'll be free. Let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. All the love dares to see, we'll all be free. In these desperate times, love will hold us near. Love will join our hands, teach us, have no fear. As we lay our hate down to wash their feet, as we see our brother, we'll all be free. That's how we'll all be free. Let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. All the love dares us to see, we'll all be free, yeah. So let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. All this love dares us to see, we'll all be free, yeah. That we'll all be free. Good morning, friends. Pastor Colby here at Sojourn Grace. Welcome to our live streaming service. I wanted to start this morning with this song because I think the words are just spot on to so much of the world right now. There's a world at war, caught in suffering, silent casualties and some not so silent. God grant us peace. And in these sleepless nights, I can hardly breathe. And yet somehow, despite all this brutality, we hold on to this hope that we'll be free. We'll be free, free. We'll all be free. Yes, we'll be free, free. We'll all be free. We'll be free, free. We'll all be free. Yes, we'll be free, free. We'll all be free. Oh, we are free, free. We all are free. We are free, free. We all are free. Let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. All this love, it dares us to see, we'll all be free, yeah. So let this light in, keep it shining. Let it break into all this darkness. Let the love dare us to see, we'll all be free. That we'll all be free. Yes, we all are free. May it be so. Amen.
Hi, gonna look up there at the camera, not down there at all this equipment. I'm very bad at that game. Hi, everyone. What a weird morning.
Weird morning, day.
We love you all. Yeah, I don't know about you, but we could barely function this morning. We just sat at our dining room table in tears, going, what is life? So that's us. Just wanted to let you in.
That happened.
On our behind the scenes. Just because it's good to normalize. Life is hard right now. And this is a little different. So ever since, actually, right when San Diego first did COVID shutdown, immediately Matthew and Karen and Ben, who do the music for us at Sojourn, opened up their space for us at their house. So at the back of their house, they have this sunroom that's not insulated and does not have AC or anything. And it is a gorgeous space, and 90% of the year it is amazing. So we've been meeting every Sunday in that space and loving it, and just feel so blessed that they offered that up to us right away and that we've been able to just do every Sunday there. We talk
So stinking lucky.
every week about how bad it would be if we didn't have that space. And then today, so San Diego right now is so hot that we literally can't
How hot is it? Sorry. Go on.
that we can't do church in that space. We can't. It's 110
Our
outside.
equipment
so
would have
it's
melted.
Just,
Our humans would have
just
melted.
couldn't do it. Nope.
For those of us who remember what it was like to meet in church, remember how we used to meet in Garment Hall, and then last summer we moved to the sanctuary to avoid the heat? It's back. The whole having to move locations to avoid the
So
heat.
this is the quarantine version of that.
But this room's far less insulated from sound, so there's like helicopters going over,
Yeah,
and
so
there'll be children.
we
and
just didn't go
cats
over to
and
the
dogs.
studio today. We stayed home in our living room, and we're just set up. I'm gonna post a picture in the sanctuary later that I just snapped, so you can see what's actually happening right now.
It looks
But
pretty in this square of frame. The
that's
rest of it's a bit of
Our
a...
house is a disaster. We've been working on rearranging bedrooms for our kids, and the house is it's really funny. It's cracking us up. And yeah, the kids are running around, the animals are running around. You'll probably see at least a cat at some point. Yeah, hopefully they don't knock the whole thing over. So
That's
here
right,
we are.
Jazz. It's a sanctuary Sunday.
Yep. And it is unplugged and
See?
just didn't literally, not millennial literally, but literally. It just didn't make sense to do the full band here at our house with our little setup in our living room. So here
Can
we
we say
are,
a couple
unplugged.
highs? Like,
Yes,
like look at
go
this.
for it.
Did you see this? I didn't see this until just a moment ago. Desiree.
Hi.
Desiree.
I love
Hi.
you.
I don't know if you're still on, but you were on a minute ago and you posted that.
love you.
Desiree and her family.
I am
Pete
very
and-
easily tears today, so
Yeah.
that did it.
They were part of the original group of Sojourn meeting
House
in
church in our living
living room.
room. Aw.
6.5, almost 7 years
Very
ago.
different living room.
And then they moved.
Tiny.
Where are they? Japan? Is that where they went? I'm not, Desiree, I forgot. I don't even know where in the world you are right now. But hi, so good to see you. And then Melissa Faith said, "Good morning. I'm new here. I just moved to San Diego, and happy to found your church. Welcome."
We're happy you found us too.
And you picked great emojis. That fits.
Are those pride flags?
That,
Nice.
that fits Sojourn very well. So Melissa, hi. Good morning, Nan. Good to see you, Paul. Nan is frying eggs on her sidewalk.
Yeah,
And there
I
are
bet.
better ways to do that.
No, not right now. Sorry, Karen, about the spider
ants in
bite.
there.
That sucks.
Yeah. So,
Karen got bit by a spider this morning.
what's up, Phil Gonzalez? 113 in your neighborhood. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, sound off in the comments about what it's like for you. I know not everybody's in San Diego. And those
Yes,
who are,
Desiree is still here. Hi. Yes, great. All right, cool. Oh,
they're in Spain now.
is it
They
John-
weren't in Spain before.
Jonna Rice Scogan. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but hi, Kentucky. I'm so glad that you got that you read on Clobber and enjoyed that.
Kentucky.
That's
Aw.
awesome. Welcome. All
All
right.
right, beautiful people.
And Ann. Hi, Ann.
Hi,
Oh,
Anne.
this is
Hope you
lovely.
are well. We miss you. Hope you're settling into your new space. Okay. Anyway, so this morning we're just in our living room, just the two of us, unplugged, just gonna go through some songs and meditative candlelighting prayer and just have some fun time. Later on, we really want to interact with you and have conversations, so we thought of a possibly clever way to do
Possibly
that today.
clever.
We're about to find out. So hang with us. We just want to connect with you and spend some time today grounding and centering and just remembering that despite all evidence to the contrary right now, life is good. Love is good. Love has us. Love is holding us. Everything is making me cry, even my own talking right now. So welcome to that. But love is holding us. I believe that even when I don't. And this is just a space for you to come, and you don't need anyone to help you with your unbelief. This is a space to not be helped with our unbelief. It's a space to come with our unbelief or our belief, either way. But no matter how you come today, this is not a space for you to be fixed. It's a space for you to bring exactly what you have and exactly how you are and who you are, and to just be held in that. We hold your unbelief, and we hold all the tension and everything that you're going through in your life right now. And so that's what this morning is about, for holding it all. Life is amazing. And and then it's awful. And then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and the awful, it's ordinary, mundane, and routine. Breathe in the amazing. Hold on through the awful. And relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living, heartbreaking, soul-healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful.
Tell me again, what makes a good man? Is he free of blood on his hands? Does he only say what anyone can? Is he clean lines and Puritan? Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. 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 Tell me again how you can talk to God and how He tells you what to do, and how you're sure it's not your own damn voice disguised as something absolute. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. 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 Sisterly love, the silver lining, the holy dove. Sometimes it all just tastes like dust. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. Sometimes I feel like nothing is right. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. Take a deep breath in with me. Let it out. This song is written by the band Bird Talker. We do quite a bit of their music here at Sojourn because they have a way of just kind of putting into music the language of an honest heart, is I guess how I would describe it. And I like this song because this chorus just is exactly how many of us feel. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. And as much as I'm aware of how the Bible has been used and misused over the years for all sorts of atrocities, also it carries within it this tradition of holy lament, of honest men and women naming, sometimes I feel like nothing's right. There seems to be this path within spirituality, within pursuing wholeness, that requires that we take the full spectrum of the human experience and we name it. So I'm going to sing this chorus just a couple more times. And if you know the words by now, it's just 6 words. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all right. You can just sing it out loud if you want, or if you just want to sing it in your head. May this be a song of lament this morning. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. 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 Sometimes I feel like nothing is right. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right. Sometimes I feel like nothing's right.
I needed that song this morning. Thank you. So this morning we're going to take a moment for some meditative candle lighting prayer. And I'm still looking down at the equipment instead of up at the camera. We're going to do some meditative candle lighting prayer. And this morning for this moment, I'm using a prayer written by Sojourner Allison Gill Sanford. And so it's really special, written by a fellow Sojourner. And it is a prayer that when Allison sent it to me the first time, I mean, I like freaked out. I grabbed Colby. I'm like, oh my God, she wrote the prayer. The prayer that for me, in being a prayer that she wrote, all in itself deconstructs everything wrong with what we were taught prayer is and reconstructs it all right in one prayer, if that made sense. It's like she did the whole work of unpacking shitty theology around prayer and then repacking it and gave it to us in this gift of this prayer. So I'm going to walk us through this prayer. And for me, as I read it, there were 3 parts of what has made prayer unhealthy traditionally in church that she incorporated and therefore made it healthy, like the ingredients you need for a healthy prayer life. And so those 3 parts are our bodies. We were taught disembodied prayer, which made it problematic, difficult. And so she focuses on the body. This is embodied prayer. So we're going to light a candle for our bodies. Secondly, our interconnection. We were taught prayer that was all me-centered. And so this prayer focuses on our interconnectedness. And so we're going to light a candle for that, for our interconnection. And then grief. Oh my God, we were not taught to include grief. So just like the song Colby just gave us, this prayer includes and focuses on grief. So we're going to light a candle for grief. So we'll stop after each section and light a candle for those parts. And we're just going to sit and hold space. And if you are one who likes to practice meditation, you might want to get in, a position that's good for you right now. Some people really like to have their feet planted, grounded on the floor, so you can feel your feet touching earth beneath you. I love to grab my belly just to, for Enneagram people, to get me to my body center. That's where I need to hang out and to remind myself that my intuition and my truth and my voice is good. That's really important for me when I practice prayer. but maybe you need to be in your heart center. Wherever you need to be this morning, I invite you to really lean into your body and remember your body through this prayer and include it. And let's just meditate together, have a moment.
And I'm going to play just some light music in the background,
Cool.
but will somebody let me know if the music is too loud and you can't hear Kate, because I can't hear what you hear. So.
Okay. Hey, we're real cash this morning, guys. We can stop and adjust if we need. All right, so here we go. Deep breath. This is called Body Collective. God, who made me embodied, how is it that I forget your first gift? This body that carries me while I imagine that somehow I am separate. I come back to myself. Take a moment to come back to yourself today. I come back to myself. Let that be our prayer. And let it be true. I come back to myself often in annoyance, only when hunger or thirst reminds me I am right here. May we be in our bodies this morning. Let's light the candle for our interconnectedness and focus on that connection this morning. Maybe scroll through and remind yourself that there are others here with you now. Look around the room with you. Get a vision in your mind's eye of your loved ones, and of people gathering all over the world right now, in churches, synagogues, and at home, and out in parks. Wherever people are gathering these days, and be reminded that we are together, even when we're apart. God, who made all bodies, how is it that I forget that I am a slim shoot poking out westward from the tree of being, and everything I need comes to me through the sun and the dirt and the roots and the wide, low branches that grew before, and the billions of twigs that push forward now, reaching in every direction, frenzied and focused toward the sun. How is it that it takes a disease, a violent, tiny thing, to bring me back to my body in the sway of other bodies, the depth of the root system. The depth of the root system. The whoosh of every branch in the same direction when the wind zips through, to remember that we are infinite and brief, soft and threatening, that we have to hand each other the things we need. That we have to hand each other the things we need. God of interconnection. I have my doubts about this. I see the beauty, but is it a gift to be dependent on each other when some are so careless? I am alternately enraged, muted, heart-slumped, apathetic. Is this a part of the gift, oh God? Deep breaths now. Let's light the candle for our grief this morning. And we pray it out. God who grieves. I think you did not forget this part. You are always showing up, cooking fish on the beach, dealing with the aftermath of loss, staying with the ones who are left behind, holding vigil, holding hands, holding. God who holds it all. We are right here together. Grant that I may come out of the spirals when fear visits, come out of the clenching when I cannot grasp what I need, come out of my judgment when it chokes off my heart, come home to myself right now, just to be. And then to marvel at the body collective, to see as I have not seen before. This is why we pray. This is why we meditate. To see as we have not seen before. To receive the gift and maybe to honor it well. By gathering what I can, dropped branches, fibrous leaves, hints at a coming spring, and weaving these into a hoop that looks like us. Amen.
Whew. I love that. Allison, thank you for writing that. And Kate, that's on our website, correct?
Yes, it is.
So you can go to sojourngrace.com and up in the top right-hand corner, pick the ministries link and go to the prayer tab. And it's called The Body Collective by Allison Gill Sanford. And in the vein of the interconnectedness part of that prayer, I'd like to sing this song, which is a song that we do sometimes at Sojourn called Keep Us All Close. And for me, it is this song about trying to name all of the disparate peoples really in the world, and a begging, an imploring that God, that divine source, that love would not forsake us in the ways that we have forsaken each other. We have broken with one another in so many ways. And this is a prayer that somehow God would keep us close in spite of that. God bless our friends, and God bless our enemies, all of our children, and all of our families, 'cause we've got no idea what we're doing. Oh yeah, and I was going to say about this song that there have been times where we've changed the words. There's a line in here that says, we'll never make it on our own because we've got too much dark inside of us. And of course at Sojourn, we love to talk about and celebrate our original goodness and that we're not just inherently broken people. So sometimes we shy away from language that names that we have darkness inside of us. But then sometimes I think it's good and important and necessary to name that it is also there. It is also there. It does not define us, but it is also there. We've tried to find you throughout the centuries in different religions and in different countries. We've got no idea what we're doing. We'll never make it on our own, 'cause we've got too much dark inside of us. We'll never make it on our own. God bless the poor, God bless the brokenhearted, God bless the widow, and God bless the long departed. We've got no idea what we're doing. God bless the Christian, God bless the atheist, God bless the Muslim, God bless the rest of us. 'Cause we've got no idea what we're doing. We'll never make it on our own. We've got too much dark inside of us. We'll never make it on our own. So keep us all close, every one of us close. Don't let anyone go. Keep us all close, every one of us close. Don't let anyone go. We'll never make it on our own. We've got too much dark inside of us. We'll never make it on our own. We've got too much dark inside of us. I'll never make it on my own. Let all our friends in and all our enemies, all of our children and all of our families, 'cause we've got no idea what we're doing. We've tried to find you throughout the centuries, in different religions and in different countries. We've got no idea what we're doing. We've got no idea. Keep us all close, every one of us close. Don't let anyone go. Keep us all close, every one of us close. Don't let anyone go. I'll never make it on my own. It takes all of us to make us whole. We'll never make it on our own. It takes all of us to make us whole. We'll never make it on our own. Whew. Amen. Thank you, my buddy David Lunsford, I believe, is the author and creator of that song. Thank you, David, for that gift that we get to share. All right, babe.
Is this the time for combo?
Yes, this is.
We are just wanting to connect. And so we were trying to think of ways while we're through a screen to connect with you. Look at the camera.
No, not communion. Wrong thing. Yes.
So we're trying to have a conversation.
Collective
and
conversation.
So just randomly today we decided that we're going to try to connect.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be something. I don't know what it's going to be.
But it only works with you participating.
Yeah, hang out with us, please. Don't leave us hanging. That'd be awkward.
Keep close.
So,
All close.
randomly generated through the internet, we grabbed how many questions?
I don't know. 8, 9, 10.
We'll just see how long it takes to plow through.
It's like charades.
It's a bowl of questions.
We don't know what they
our
are.
8-year-old son prepared them for us, so we have no idea what they are. Bowl full of questions. No clue. But this is not meant to be a show. This is not Liz Gilbert and Rob Bell sitting on stage.
Dibs on Liz.
Oh yeah,
You can be
dibs on
Rob.
Rob. Cool.
But it's
we
not
are,
that.
We are
But
not
we're
them.
that.
We're not putting on a show. We want to connect with you. So we're hoping you'll answer the questions too. We're
Yeah.
going to answer them here.
I've got
we're
the
hoping
feed
in the
right
comments.
here.
Oh, you have them popping up? Oh, perfect. Like you're going to type in when you say
I'm
what the
gonna
question
type
is?
in the question so you'll see it on the screen,
Oh, cool.
and then you're gonna respond, and we're gonna respond, and we're just gonna have a little conversation around who knows what these questions are. Like Kate said, we haven't looked at them, so they could be awful. We could just be like, "That's a stupid question. We're not answering that one." I don't know.
No idea.
But we just want to connect with you and with each other. So, okay, All right.
whatever. And feel free to jump on and add more questions or follow-up questions or just interact with us. That's what we're asking. Please interact.
And all I'm doing is drinking more iced coffee, and I've not eaten anything. So I'm starting to feel this sense of,
So it's really going to be fun.
doing?
Right.
Okay, you read the question out, and I'll type it, and then we'll respond. And there's like a 16 to 18 second delay between when we say it and when you type it and when we see it. So if we pause and just sort of wait, we're going to embrace the awkwardness. We're gonna wait for your responses to generate. So that's what it. That's why Kate and I are just sort of like waiting. In part is to wait for you to respond.
So don't answer this right away.
Well, we can.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. If you had intro music, like for yourself, what song would it be and why?
Okay, I love this. If you had intro music.
And I know what mine is right away.
What would it be and why? Oh, good. The question fit. Okay.
Wildflowers, Tom Petty. Because it is my life song.
That's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I
love Tom Petty.
How does it go?
And that
That's a
song
good
is my
song. How does it
favorite.
go?
I could play it. You know me.
Well, if you play it, I think Facebook might shut us down for copyright. Zuckerberg would be like, "No, Sojourn." He's got his
what
eye
would
on
your
us.
intro music be? Eye of the Tiger. Steven says Eye of the Tiger.
Ooh, good one. Good one. Wait, but sing Wildflowers or something.
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
know
don't put it on
I
the spot.
cannot and will not
Why does it
do
go-
that.
It's like very okay. Oh, that's a good song. Though. Why is it your song?
Listen to it and you'll be like, "Yep, that's Kate's song." I don't know.
What about for
You
people
know I
that
can't.
don't know Kate and they're just meeting you for the first time?
Because
Melissa
it
Faith.
makes me feel. I need to feel like I am wild and it's good to be wild, and that song makes me feel like that's true in the deepest way. There.
I like that.
That's my why.
I like that. Meet Virginia.
you're gonna-
Laura
go
Shepard
for it.
says, "Meet Virginia" by Train.
I can't hear that one in my head.
Meet Virginia. That's all. Like I don't think I have like the little hook.
Okay.
Uh,
I won't back down, Polly.
Greatest Showman intro. Yeah, still haven't seen Greatest. Should we watch Greatest Showman? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it with the kids.
Okay, that's right. I haven't seen it yet.
Wesley says Sucker by Jonas Brothers. Nice. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, says Sandy Harris. Paulie said I won't back down. I'm not sure if I said that one yet.
Won't back down.
Melissa Faith says Melissa by the Allman Brothers.
Oh, Melissa, you get your own
and then she
song.
said for obvious reasons.
That's fun. Heavenly Day by Patty Griffin.
Sammy Moran said like your walkout music during a wrestling match. That's
Exactly.
correct.
What would you pick, Sammy? Amber Warts.
Oh, that was Viet who said Greatest Showman?
Yeah,
Hi,
said Greatest
Viet.
Showman.
I love you, Viet.
Amber
I
Warts
miss you, Viet.
said something emo.
Things make me cry.
I know, all these people that we
Viet,
haven't
please.
seen in all the days. She's going to need a break. I'm torn between Your Body is a Wonderland by John Mayer. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here's the honest to God truth of what came to mind for me. You... We miss our peoples. We miss you.
Cheers.
This is a great contrast to this moment here.
Amber Warts said something evil.
I actually picked a walkout song for myself. So this was like 3-4 years ago when Sojourn first did our Enneagram series, and we tried to like pick intro music songs for each of the numbers and went for the Sunday on Enneagram 3, which is what I identify as. I picked the song "All I Do Is Win, Win, Win." See, this is how awkward I'm saying this, and you're over here like sobbing, and I'm like, "All I do is win." But that would be my intro music.
I'm okay, I swear. Yeah, that's a
so,
good one
okay.
for you. Enneagram wise.
Jazz, You Can Call Me Al. Is that like a Weird Al Yankovic song?
What? There's no way Jazz picked up.
You Lift New Up.
Oh,
Irma
thank
Jean.
you, Kelly Allen.
You lift new up so I can stand on. Something by Kanye West, Sammy. So once you figured out that you're a wrestler in this scenario, you picked Kanye
Stop
West. That's
making
awesome.
me cry more.
Oh, Tori picked Colby. I could have picked the Colby
Oh,
song.
Colby.
Um,
I
one
forgot
for
that Colby
songs?
existed.
Yeah,
That's awkward.
I feel that.
Does she still do music? I forgot she existed.
You're getting a lot of love, Kate. I think people
I'm
are
sorry
appreciating your
for the
emoting.
public subfest.
They can
Next
emote
question.
vicariously through you.
Keep throwing your songs out if you haven't yet. This is fantastic. I
Jazz.
could be
No,
done
it's
right
Paul
now.
Simon. Sorry, Jazz.
Of course it's Paul Simon. It's jazz. Like, you really thought it was Weird Al.
Oh, Pedro, Desiree's husband said that was the first song. He said, "Win." Thank you.
Nice. Oh, yeah, you and Pedro would be, that's awesome. Bro, come on.
Sorry, Jazz. I have other gifts. I have other gifts.
Oh, I needed this. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Luana, Unconditional Love by Tupac. I'm really glad a Tupac came in
Yay.
this year. And then I'm talking.
Nora's like, I just got to church. Sorry for being late. Colby's singing and
Kate
Kate's
is
in
in
tears.
tears.
What
What
is
is
happening?
happening?
Yep, that's a good
We
question.
said today was going to be a little bit different.
What is happening?
Okay, we're gonna go on to another question here. Jen Hoffman, though, there she go. There
It's
she
a stupid question.
goes.
I'm throwing this one.
Oh, we got a
Not
stupid
even
question? You're not even gonna name how stupid it is?
it's really
Okay. Okay, next question. Here we
Oh,
go.
I'm not allowing Colby to answer this one.
Wait, what is it? This is exciting.
I don't think this is a good one for two pastors to sit with their church and answer.
Oh, gosh.
I'll tell you later what that
Oh,
said.
my word. We're not gonna have any questions left. That's all right. We've had a good time with just
It's
this one
making me
question.
laugh. I know. If you could have any animal as a pet, what animal would you choose? That's
You
kind of
could
boring, but
have
whatever.
any animal as a pet. What? Why?
You guys, can I share something really painful for me? This one won't make me cry, but it is painful. I feel that Tiger King ruined my extremely deep and lifelong affection and obsession and relationship with tigers. Like, I was looking at art the other day, and there's this tiger art that I want so bad, but I feel like if I have it hanging in my house, all it will be is a joke now. People will just bring up Tiger King. And I really want a tiger tattoo, and I'm like, it's ruined now. Like, Tiger King ruined tigers. How do you do that? Does anyone else feel that way? All right. Definitely cats, a Maine Coon, cat.
Cat.
A
Wait,
dog that never grows up, a perpetual puppy.
a perpetual puppy.
Yes. Yes.
Good answer.
Why are you looking? What are you
I was gonna try to find that video of you playing with the tiger to show people that your
There is
tiger
a
days.
Yeah, if you could
precede.
find that, that'd be rad.
So is
Jazz,
it
yes, feels for me. No, that is so sad. It is sad, right?
So if you could have
Dolphin. Sammy would have a dolphin. Yeah, that'd be pretty rad.
is the idea that the pet wouldn't like destroy you? Like you'd be somehow safe from the pet?
I don't know. Yeah, anything, any reason why.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna attempt this.
Oh God. What?
Hopefully it doesn't crash our stream. I'm gonna attempt to, in a minute here, play a video from 2011 when Kate got to play with a baby tiger. So hang tight. Oh my gosh, Kate, I don't want you to look at the screen. Melissa Faith, welcome to Sojourn, Melissa. You have just entered into Kate's worst nightmare. So
Nightmare?
You have just created for Pastor Kate.
She can enjoy her bird sanctuary, and I will just never come over
room full of
ever.
birds.
That's
You would
amazing.
die.
I would die. Karen will
Lilia
hang out
said
with you.
shark.
Shark. That's awesome. Yeah, Lilia would get a shark. She loves sharks.
Tom, definitely dog. They love you no matter what. Yeah, even if you don't love them. Right, Belle?
And Nora's like, Lilia,
kidding.
you would say shark. Yep.
Shift. Stephen wants you to shift from tigers to
Oh,
lions.
everybody says
Van
Tiger
Lions.
King 2 shall pass. That's true. My love of tigers is infinite and eternal, and Tiger King will pass. Fainting goats. Is that different from regular goats?
Yeah, you don't want regular goats. If you're going to get a goat as a pet, you want one that faints.
Fainting goat?
Yeah.
Is that a
Luana's-
kind
She's
of
not
goat?
wrong about that.
No, but is that a kind of goat?
I don't know.
I
Yes.
don't know.
Yes, it's a goat that faints.
I love this.
Sandy-
You guys, I think this is my favorite time I've ever had at Star Trek.
Sandy never got a pony.
Talking about animals and songs.
Um,
We could get Jesus reincarnated as a cat. It's true, Mercy. We could.
yeah,
Oh, she didn't say we could. She said, could we? That's my dyslexia.
we could.
We could.
She's onto something.
Anyway.
Jen Hoffman would skip having a pet and just let them do their animal thing outside your house.
Oh, yeah.
You can get down with that.
Karen wants a whole herd of horses.
Sydney wants an
took care of
elephant. Sydney, I
themselves.
want you to have an elephant as well. Wait, what? Karen wants a whole herd of horses?
Yeah, but they have to take care of themselves.
Oh, yeah. I'll leave
Caveat.
that.
Yeah. If all animals could do
Irma
that.
Jean, a.k.a. my mom, wants a sloth. Because then she'd feel spry.
A pygmy hippo.
That's
Tori
funny.
wants a pygmy hippo. I
like that.
Those are remember when we saw the hippo being born?
Yes.
We were at the San Diego Zoo when the baby hippo was born 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't know.
Okay, are you ready? So Kate is like, this is 2011. You're like
12 months pregnant.
I was gonna say 5, but yeah, 12 months pregnant with Huck, and we were on our road trip leaving from Arizona because we lived there for 5 years. We lived in this weather for 5 years of our life, and we're moving back up to Oregon for a spell, and we stopped at a zoo in Bandon, Oregon.
Well, it's not a zoo, but yeah.
Thank you. You're right. It's a wildlife
Yeah.
area, but they let you interact with the animals. So check this out,
Which is
everybody.
not something I would do now, but we had less consciousness in our lives at that time.
Choose file, desktop. All right.
In the wild, they would stop nursing, so we stop them. Stop
Oh,
nursing.
you can hear my child screaming in the background.
She's just a little curious. You can
Because he
follow her
was
around,
so
give her all the
jealous
stuff you want.
that I was
She's not
in
going
the
to sit still
tigers.
right now with all that noise going.
So that's Kate and Huck in utero playing with this. Look at that. Oh my god, look at those paws. You want those paws right now, don't you?
Oh,
It comes after you. He just wants to play. And he gets it rub its belly. So this was 8 years ago, y'all. This is predates Tiger King. So let the record reflects that Kate and Tigers have history. Oh my word. How fun is that?
obviously humans and animals have a twisted relationship, and we have all kinds of consciousness around what places where we keep animals is okay. I would like to say I have a very different lens of consciousness around that now than I did 8 years ago, and that place of all places is actually pretty great. So
Yeah.
anyway, moving on.
Next question?
Next question.
Oh yeah, I'd pick a gorilla. I forgot to say mine.
Oh, yeah, you would. Oh, you love gorillas.
I do love gorillas.
From a distance.
From a distance.
I mean, everyone should love gorillas from a distance.
Yeah.
Okay,
question.
Have you ever saved an animal's or a person's life?
Have you ever saved
I don't think I've ever saved anyone's life.
Animal's life.
I mean, growing up we did lots of rescue animals, but that's not...
I thought you were going to say growing up we did lots of street witnessing and saved people's souls.
Yes, that's my answer.
I've saved a lot of people's lives, y'all. I've saved Book of Life's going to have credit Colby Martin and a whole bunch. It just got weird. If you just joined us,
Sorry.
that was
Sorry,
sarcastic
we're all
font.
recovering evangelicals here. Just need a little humor to...
If you are just tuning in, by the way, I am Colby, and this is Kate, and we are co-pastors, and this is Sojourn Grace Collective. It's our live service virtual
We
stream.
spend church answering weird questions about
And
weird
things
things.
are a little bit different today. We're not in our normal setup, our normal abnormal. Oof. Our normal quarantine setup. We're like 2 clicks away from normal at this point. Just because it's hot and our house is air conditioned, blah, blah. You don't need all excuse. And what we're doing instead of like a sermon or a message or anything is we've got these internet-generated random questions that we are inviting you to respond with, and we respond, and we're just spending a few minutes doing that together. So
Sandy saved a goose. Karen saves birds all the time. Can you believe that? My best friend saves birds.
on purpose.
Yeah. They love her. She loves them. They love her. It's a whole thing. Sammy picked up worms and snails from the sidewalk and put them back in the dirt so they
Sammy,
won't
good
die.
job. Nan says I went to visit a lady and she'd been lying on the floor for almost 3 days after falling. So, Nan, thank you. That lady clearly.
Your mom said she's given CPR twice and both lived.
Whoa!
Was one of them you? Oops.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, this next question I'm excited about.
Okay, we're moving
If
on
you-
from saved a person in animal's life.
You can keep putting them in your... We got nothing else to say. We'll read
Well,
them out
I
if they're
haven't
interesting.
thought about it other than saving people's souls.
I thought that was your answer. I thought you were good.
I've never saved an animal's life. I saved a person's life. I've called 911 a few times. So the story I tell myself is, were it not for me calling.
Like the time that we called that.
We're not telling that story right now.
We'll tell that story.
All right.
We've had enough gate insanity today. Okay.
Okay. New
That is
question?
a good story, though. Okay. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be? I think about this every day of my life.
A business.
Because I really want to.
What would it be?
Now's not a good time. Don't open a business right now. But
All right.
if I was going to open a business, it would be part flower shop, part pancake cafe. That's all.
I love that's it. Just
Pancakes and
pancakes and
flowers.
flowers.
But I would make more than pancakes, but I would call it a pancake shop. 'Cause
Pancake
I just
shop.
like that.
I really like that plan.
And I would give it some cool
you
flowery
should do
name,
that.
like the whole place would be called that. But everybody would know you would go there for like hash browns and gravy. I want hash browns and gravy right now. When this is over, we should go to what's the burger place right here? Buns and something.
Beef
Beef
and
and
buns?
bun. Beef and bun because they have biscuits and gravy.
You
For
want beef and
$3.
buns, biscuits and gravy?
Yeah, for $3.
Okay. I hope it's better than their chicken sandwich.
Everything else there is good. I think you just got the one
Bad
thing that was not good. Okay.
If I opened a business, well, I don't know. I did open a church 6.5 years ago. I probably would always sort of have been my answer.
Wait, why is there? I think I need to cuddle and find out.
What are you looking at?
Oh, there's been a lot of conversation happening. Oh goodness, I missed things.
Okay, well, you catch up. But now, so some of the things that this is going to be cliche because I guess these already exist, but I like hair and I like cocktails. So I could just be one of those schmucks who open up a barber shop while serving drinks. I get it. That's sort of a thing that already happens, but also what's new under the sun? Nothing. Colby, just answer the question, what's true for you? Don't worry about trying to grab your forewing and be all unique and different. I would want to learn to cut hair even better and make cocktail drinks.
Ooh, a cocktail barber shop and a flower pancake shop side by side.
We could totally do this.
We're doing this.
We could do it in
Bye, guys. We're gonna go.
We could open it up in North Park and exist for like 3 months.
Oh, that's
Okay, business. What'd you...
Go Farm,
A cruise expert.
chocolate shop,
That's fun.
K-Hop, Kate's House of Pancakes. Ooh, I like it.
Amanda Wallace, theater/vintage clothing/cat cafe. What's a
Open mic coffee
vintage
shop?
cat? What's a vintage cat cafe? How do you serve vintage cats?
No, you know cat cafes where you go and you just
I
have.
know. I was making a joke about that.
He's being funny.
I was told the other day that
being
if I make less
funny.
jokes, the ones I do make might actually be funny. I haven't yet been convinced of this approach. Jazz has a good idea for your shop. Flower and flowers. That's kind of fun.
That's cute.
And
That's cute. I've always wanted to name it like a
studio.
cute flower thing, like Poppy and Dill, but maybe we'll go with flower.
Wait, conscious. Okay, Melissa, Faith, you say a conscious dance studio, but I read it as conscientious dance studio, like where you would use sustainable resources for dancing. But you mean conscious? Like, would it be like this?
Oh, a dating
sort of
service for people with
awake?
special needs.
I would love to know more about your dance studio, Melissa. Is what I'm saying. Amber Wertz, an open mic coffee shop.
Matthew's gonna open a shop next to mine. Half waffle shop, half drag performance venue. Love it.
Drag brunch. Every day, not just weekends. Karen has too
Oh,
many
it was
answers.
her koala dreams that the cynical Aussie. Okay, I get it.
Jazz would
Just trying
make
to catch up on all the
fun
comments.
custom dollhouses for adults.
Fun custom
I'd make custom
dollhouses?
dollhouses for adults. Used to do it for fun. You're not guaranteeing that the custom dollhouses would be fun. I added that in. Some of the dollhouses may not be fun. They may be very serious.
Paul's Country Saloon, drag brunch. Oh, we love that.
Ooh, I love this, Luana. A group home for foster kids, but very different than they are now. Isn't that lovely when you sort of stumble upon something that you feel like the idea here is good, but it could be done better. It could be done different. It's kind of a little bit how Sojourn existed. Steven always has my back. Thank you, Steven. He says more jokes. I put it on the screen. I don't want you to miss it. Steven, more jokes.
Yeah, Stephen is really helpful in my life for that reason.
He affirms me.
constantly egging you on. I love it. Okay.
Another question?
This is so fun. I could do this every. This
Oh,
is
Melissa.
So fun.
So it's Melissa. I asked her about her conscious dance studio. It's like a free-form, ecstatic dance type of dance. Anything goes. Nice.
Karen's gonna do a yarn store with a cafe and a library and childcare room. Every business ever should have a childcare room.
Yeah. Vintage childcare room.
Gravely serious dollhouses. That was kind of a creepy phrase. That scared me a little bit.
But that's how your business will succeed. All right, next question. Oh, BT Dubs, we have like 1 or 2 more questions and then we're going to take communion. So if you want to.
Yeah, we'll be done with this nonsense, I promise. What were you really into when you were a kid?
What were you really
None of
into?
these
One
have
word, 2 words. Into.
Into. One word.
1 word. Into as a kid.
Oh, that's how the internet typed it. Huck didn't vet it. Okay. Speaking of Huck, he said he was going to come say hi.
I was really into quite a few things. Collecting basketball cards, collecting basketball cards mostly. I still have all of them. They're down in a bin down in the garage. Not even worth the amount that the bin holds it in, but they're worth emotional memories. That's not nothing. So I was really into that. I was really into just sports in general. Loved playing basketball and baseball primarily.
It's always funny when you tell people about how into sports you
How
are and
sporty
how
I am.
shocked people are by that. They don't expect you to be sporty.
They're like,
sporty spice.
But you sing and you do your hair. Yeah, and I like sports. I was also really into action figures, like especially Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I loved Ninja Turtle action figures. Really into computer games, like early, like Wolfenstein, Doom, eventually Quake. Although that was a little less kid, a little more adolescent, teenage years.
We've got Archie Comics. Nice. Jeez, Amber said Jesus.
Amber, I'm going to put that on the screen.
rad.
We were really proud of you.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Jamie, that's awesome. Micro Machines, baseball cards, Legos. Movie making with Super 8 camera. Nice. What else we got?
Comic books.
Warrior Cat books.
My Little Ponies.
Singing. Lisa, that's awesome. I didn't know that you... Do you still sing, Lisa?
Alex says hi. Hi, Alex. And he is still a kid. I'm so glad. I don't want you to grow up any faster than you already have. And is into catching lizards. If you ever make it to our house, Alex, we have an abundance of lizards.
Please come hang out with us.
Our
You can
dog
chase
also
lizards with
chases
my dog.
lizards. And so the two of you would have a great time lizard chasing. Garfield. Matthew says Garfield. I had all like they were long. They were like this shape, right? Like long rectangular, and had like shiny covers, and each one was different colors. Oh man, I had the whole freaking set. It was so much fun. Loved Garfield.
Jazz says Shirley Temple dressed up as her for picture day, which of course she did. I just love you, Jazz. You've always been Jazz. Big band swing.
All I see of Lisa is in the shower. So she was into showers as a kid?
No, I asked her about singing. She was into singing, and then she said in the shower. I said, do you still sing? And she's like, in the shower.
Viet was into Legos, and he says he still does, and I can confirm this because I have seen some of the amazing creations that Viet still puts together.
Yeah. These are awesome.
What does I'm in line for the Jaws Theater mean?
Focus on the family audio tape collections.
Whoa.
The Flintstones and Scooby-Doo.
Flintstones. When you're with the Flintstones. Oh, hey, Camille.
When I was a kid,
Camille was into gymnastics, obsessed with the Magnificent Seven and Dominique Dawes. Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Camille.
When I was a kid, I was into babies. Babies, and more babies. I was obsessed with babies. All babies. My mom's friends had babies and would hire me as like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old to just sit and hold their babies for them forever. And it was my favorite thing in the world. It was all I cared about. Literally, all I cared about when I was younger was growing up to have a baby. And then I had 4 of them.
You did.
And I wish I had more.
I still have my basketball cards, and you have babies. So all of our dreams came true. All right, next question.
That was a dumb one.
Okay, well,
Are you organized? No one cares if you're organized or not.
it says people who aren't organized.
Says the person who put a photo up in the sanctuary today of our laundry that instead of putting away, we just shoved to the side. Really.
Nobody cares if you're organized, baby. The people who are organized care very much.
Really?
They're organized.
There's people who really care? All right.
All right, last question. I hope it's a good one.
Who's your favorite entertainer of all time? Can be any kind of entertainer. Comedian, musician,
of
actor.
all time.
Favorite entertainer of all time. You know what was fun? Last night we watched the finale of Amazing Race season with our kids,
Yeah.
and David Copperfield was on there. I totally forgot he existed, and then we both were like, oh yeah, David Copperfield. We used to love him when we were kids.
Great entertainer.
Anyway, that was fun. Favorite entertainer of all time.
Yeah, I want to narrow this down. I want to be like musical
Like do each
entertainer
category. Just do it.
and
We got no
or-
rules. We can't box us in.
You cannot box
Just
us
name
in.
as many as you want. Y'all, I didn't even do my hair for you today. That's how bad
I
today
find
is.
Jason Mraz to be a fantastic entertainer. Every time I've gone to his concert, like
That was one of our favorite
not only
nights
is he
of
a
all time. Yeah.
brilliant musician and performer, but he's a great entertainer.
Jazz just said, you know, this is a nightmare favorite question. It is. It's a nightmare favorite question.
Lisa says Bono. Yes,
Yeah, I love
Karen.
Bono.
Favorite can be a tier. Yes, you can list multiple
Yes.
favorite entertainers.
Isn't that a Mindy
Oh,
Kaling?
NPH. Yes, Neil Patrick Harris. Such a good entertainer.
Yes, we got to see him live last year. That was
cool.
amazing.
Whoa, Laura got to meet David Copperfield and be in his
Be
show.
on stage. That's amazing.
Anne-Marie Baryshnikov, ballet dancer. Mr.
Yes, I
Rogers,
do
great
love
entertainer. Tori.
Oh yeah.
Jack Lemmon, Mel
When
Brooks,
we got
Miles
to see
Davis.
NPH live last year, was that last year or 2 years ago? I
It
can't
was-
keep track of time right now, y'all. But the
while
Wirtz family were there, and their kids got picked to go backstage with him and like hug him and talk to him and have him
So
sign
raspberry
stuff.
jelly.
Yeah. They were at that same
Pedro
show.
says Tay Tay.
Love
Just-
me some
Some
Tay.
great responses there coming in.
Also, Mr. Rogers. Yes.
Romero family,
He's one of
Desiree
my
Pedro. Can
favorites.
you confirm, if you can, military-wise, where are you again? Where in
Spain.
the world?
They
Oh,
said
they
Spain.
did say Spain? Okay.
Yeah, you missed it. You were doing
right,
something.
gracias.
They said Spain.
All right. Rascal Flats comes in from Paul Lee.
That was 2 years.
Oh, Mercy Morgan. John Mulaney, thank you. This is one that I would say if I would have remembered and you reminded me. So John Mulaney, I'm 100% with you on that one. Fantastic entertainer. I think that, I think Stephen Colbert is a wonderful entertainer.
Alex says Colby and Kate. That's really cute and sweet.
We accept that. Oh, I like that. Thanks, Alex.
Glenn Hansard. Thank you,
Glenn
Jazz. I
Hansard.
knew you would help me out because my mind is just going blank. That was one of the best nights of my entire life was Glenn Hansard.
Yeah, that reminds me. Karen and
Marquette
Ben,
area.
can you put a pin in Glenn Hansard? Because he would work well for this week's Heathen Happy Hour because he used to be in the frames. So we can do some Glenn Hansard
Oh, are you
songs.
doing happy hour this
Yeah,
week?
if you guys want, this is a total random premature house note.
House notes.
But our musicians who normally do the music, Matthew and Karen and
What are their
Ben,
names again? Who are those
They
people?
do these Thursday night happy hours on their Heathen Podcast Facebook channel. And I'm going to join them this coming Thursday. So that'll
It's
be
the
fun.
best time.
It is a great time. But tune in all the weeks, but maybe especially this coming week. Bill Hader, question mark? Amber, is that because you're not sure if he qualifies as an entertainer or you're not sure if you feel good about that answer? John Oliver, Sammy Moran, good question.
Question?
Good response.
Hannah Gadsby, thank you. One of my favorite experiences of being
Yes.
entertained of all time.
And
are
Trevor Noah, that was Viet.
both Hannah's Netflix, right? Both her Netflix specials, but especially the last one she did, Douglas. That was, people loved the first one. The second one was killer. Jon Stewart deserves to be in here with some of these others. Agreed, Karen. I want to meet all the people. Me too. I feel like there are people that I'm going to be so mad at myself for not saying right now. But whenever we do these question things, my mind just suddenly goes completely blank on all the things.
Well, we wanted to be in the moment and not
Totally.
prepare for these, so I like that we did
Yeah,
that.
that was fun. The question that I refused to have us answer right now and said that's a bad one for pastors to answer during church was, what's a controversial opinion that you hold? I was like, we're not doing that right now. That's not happening. It's not happening.
I applaud and
what was the
approve
other one
your
I threw away and
discernment
said was
on
stupid?
that.
I forget. Anyway. Okay, let's do communion. I'm
do
going to go
communion.
grab a scone.
Excellent.
And some water.
Cool.
What do you want to do? Are you going to do a song for communion? Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing? You want to start the song?
Okay,
and then
I'll start the
come
song.
in with the scone and grab whatever you have. That's how we do communion here. I'm going to grab, we have these little tiny, they're called 2-bite scones that are amazing. Cranberry citrus scones. I'm going to go grab those and maybe a sparkling water or whatever we got.
Okay.
So, grab what you have.
So come out of sadness from wherever you've been. Come broken-hearted, let rescue begin. Come find your mercy, O sinner, come and kneel. For earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. So lay down your burden, lay down your shame, and all who are broken, lift up your face. Oh, wanderer, come home, you're not too far. So lay down your hurts, lay down your heart, come as you are. Hey, buddy.
So for communion, we hold the yummy scone. And can you say to the camera, you are a loved child of God,
You are a loved child of God,
just as you are,
just as you are,
holy
holy
and always.
and always.
Amen.
Amen.
Can you give Daddy a bite?
Okay, buddy.
A bite? You can have the rest if you want.
He's like dibs on doing communion every Sunday.
Take the drink. And you say, it all belongs.
It all belongs.
Life is messy.
Life.
You are loved in the mess.
You're loved in the mud.
Take a drink whenever you're ready. You can give Dada a drink first. You want to give Dada a listen?
I took it. Thanks, buddy. There's hope for the hopeless and all those who've strayed. Come sit at the table and come taste the grace. There's rest for the weary, a rest that endures. For earth has no sorrow that heaven can't cure. So lay down your burden and lay down your shame. And all who are broken, lift up your faith. Oh, wanderer, come home, 'cause you're not too far. So lay down your hurts, lay down your heart, and come as you are. There's joy for the morning, so friends, let's be still. For earth has no sorrow that love cannot heal. Earth has no sorrow that love cannot heal.
Can you do the benediction? Remember the be brave.
All right, so this is our benediction. That's how we close every service. You'll see it right there on the screen, and Huck's gonna lead us, and we will follow.
Be brave.
Because you're a child of God.
Be kind.
Because so is everyone else.
We love you.
Love you.
Go in
Thanks for
peace.
being with us.
See you next
Bye-bye.
week.